No. Let's not do that. Okay. That's going to get in the way. Yes. Alright, that may work. Bring this over. Ooh, can you cut that down? That's really loud on here.
You're the lead. I'm just grabbing something.
Oh. Good evening. Welcome in.
What are you doing?
A show, honey.
You said at 9:30.
9 o'clock tonight.
You said 9:30.
That's not what I meant. I usually do it, but I was trying to do it a little bit early so I can get to bed at some point. So welcome in. Well, hey Desiree, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, when you get a chance, I am pinning the jot form up to the top of the screen. If you do end up interested in purchasing anything, please fill out the jot form. But yes, definitely welcome in. Thank you for being here. We've got all kinds of pretty things for tonight, and we've got everything from gemstones to vintage. So welcome to the turtle shell. And if you have any questions, just let me know. But yeah, if you don't mind filling out the jot form, I will invoice tonight after the show.
I'll take your keys in the morning, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Anyway, I do invoice at the end of the show tonight. And I do accept PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Prefer PayPal. I'll invoice through PayPal, and then that way I print my shipping labels through PayPal. But I'm pretty accommodating, so. But anyway, that's if you have any questions, just let me know. I do ship worldwide. Canada can be first class, international priority, but any other country than Canada and US, I do require priority shipping. Hey Lenore, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. We've got some really pretty things today. If there's any interest, we do still have the Juliana necklace, as you see. That one's still up. I do have some other Weiss and Juliana pieces and some really pretty gemstones and all kinds of different things. So, oh no, Leonore. Oh no, I had that not too long ago. That's not fun. Those are not fun. I wish you prayers and love and hugs for all of that. Oh, you mean a crown? Oh, I thought you meant a crown on your tooth. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you do have a... I don't know what all these new things are. It's like top fans. I know I was on Bruce and Dennis's, like, I don't feel like I talk a whole lot. And I had them yesterday, too, when I was on Bruden's show. But yeah, I don't know when all of these started. Yep, Desiree has one, too. Well, hey, Rachel, welcome in. You were also new here. Thank you for filling out the jot form. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. So yeah, we've got all kinds of fun things. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. It might be maybe, or just the chats. I have no idea. But yeah, now, and then there's a score too. Like an XP score. Like, I don't know what this stuff is. I guess I need to check and see what the YouTube updates were, because I guess that's in one of their updates. I'm just not familiar enough with YouTube to really know what that stuff is. Alright. But yeah, so a mix of auctions and bat nows. Increments. I'm not a stickler for increments. So if I'm not going to make you change it if it's out of the increment order. But anyway, usually, items 1 to 25, we're looking at $1 bidding increments. 26 to 75, $2 increments. Above 75, or above 70, well, 76 and above, Yeah, above 75. $5 increments. But again, that's just really to help the auctions go by fast. Again, not a real stickler for that. Leonore, thank you so much for catching Rachel's channel. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. So anyway, all kinds of different things. Um, but and I'll as long as I get, well, Friday, shoot. I'll try to ship by Saturday then, since Friday is closed. Unless if you guys want me to hold your package through the weekend, and I can do that too. I'll still invoice tonight. Um, but then, if you guys want me to wait and ship your package next week, if y'all want to come back Saturday and Sunday, then I can just send a separate invoice for anything Saturday and Sunday. But because I will be back on Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Those are my normal times. This is just a pop-up. I just thought I'd come on and say hey and see if there's any interest in anything. And I'm always open for offers too. When I do pop-ups, I mean, not offer, well, that's separate. Open for requests on my pop-ups too. So anyway, so if there are any questions, let me know. I am also open to offers on things. But if we are currently talking about the item, if we're currently on the item, it would be an offer to lower the starting bid, if it's still open for bids, and give everybody a chance. But if we passed on it, we've moved on, I've picked up another item, if we come back to it, if you say, hey, now, if you say, hey, can you run this again, then I'm going to run it again, and then, make an offer. It would still be a auction. But if you say, hey, would you take such and such for this, then that's when it would be an offer, a bat now offer, if that makes sense. But anyway, that's that. So, are there any requests or anything that you guys would like for me to start with? I've got a lot of different things. And we've got vintage. I've got gemstones. I've got brooches. I've got Juliana. I've got Weiss. I don't know. I just got all kinds of things. So, we will just get started. I'm just going to start with the first thing I pull out. So, the first thing I've got is a 17-inch. This is a really, really, really pretty little necklace. This is a 17-inch sterling silver chain, marked Italy, and it's also marked Caravella. And then it's got a beautiful moonstone pendant. It's a really, really, really pretty necklace. I'll tell you what, let me show it first, and then I'm going to show it on the bust. So anyway, here's the clasp, lobster claw clasp, and if we can focus. And that's where it says Caravelle, but it's going to be hard to read that. But anyway, beautiful sterling silver rope chain, 17 inches, and then it comes down to this beautiful moonstone pendant. And that's a really pretty inclusion in it. That's not a crack. That's just part of the matrix. Beautiful, beautiful moonstone. So this is a sterling silver moonstone necklace, 17 inches. See if we can get it in the light good, because it really does glow. It's got a beautiful glow to it. So this one is going to be, we are going to, oops. Let me get my starting bid. Starting bid is going to be a 35 on this one. If there's any interest, and let me show you this on a bust. So again, this one was 17 inches. So beautiful, beautiful. Oh no, this is, have a small setup. Let me see. Bring it out just a little bit. Now you can see that a little bit better. But really beautiful sterling silver necklace. I love that pendant, and I love the silver work on this. But there you go. So now, then you can see the flash. It looks so much prettier in person. It really is. I know I say that a lot. But my phone isn't the world's best at conveying the prettiness of things, the sparkliness. But it does have a beautiful blue rainbow. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. Okay, and we'll put that one, we'll pass on that one. Alright, so let's see here. We do have some really beautiful rhinestones today too. Just to throw it out there, does anybody want me to show the Juliana necklace? I'll tell you what, I'll still wait a little bit and see if there's any interest. But if anybody is interested, let me know, and I will run the Juliana necklace. Let's see here. We've got some other pretty rhinestone necklaces. Let me show some of these. And these are different price points. This one is a really beautiful 8 or 10. I do have this one. It is size 8. But I've got to research that one. Let me think what size the amber ring is. I got to research that one. Let me see. I might. It's an amber one. Let me see what size. Size 8 on the amber. So I do have a really pretty little amber ring. If there's any interest on that one, sterling silver. And it has the 5 different color. 5 cabochons, 3 different colors of amber. So you've got like that honey amber, then I guess Baltic or cognac amber, and then what I guess almost looks like it's not quite green. It's sort of like a yellow green amber, but beautiful ring. And then that is the how it sits up. So it sits up on the. It's not quite cupcake. But anyway, really beautiful ring. If there's any interest on this one, and this one is a starting bid of 28. If there's any interest on the amber, and this one is size 8. So beautiful, beautiful pieces of amber. Okay, so that one's there. If there's any interest on that one. Let's see. I don't think I have any size 10. That's what I wear. But I don't think I actually have any size 10. But I do have another pretty onyx one. But I don't quite know what the size is on the onyx. Well, hey, Amy, welcome in. Welcome in. We've got all kinds of fun things. Let's see here. And I think this other one, I think this one was a size 6. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think this other one is size 6. Oh, okay, you do? Okay. This is a really, really cool ring. Let's see if there's any interest in this one. This one is sterling. It is marked. And then it has a little bit of like a gold finish to it, almost like vermeil, on the side. But this is a really cool. Now, this one is signed. And it could be NBID. It could be Nikki Butler. I am not for certain. But I have seen that signature before. But I haven't researched this as Nikki Butler. So I'm not entirely sure. But there's the signature what I'm talking about. So the last time I had a ring like that, it did turn out to be Nikki Butler. I am not for sure because I haven't found this one But I haven't searched for this one for Nikki Butler. But this is the beautiful druzy. So agate druzy ring. If there's any interest in this one. So really, really beautiful. That druzy is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. So hold that thought for 1 second. All right, so, oh, okay, okay. Well, so there you go. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Amy, because I did not know that. Um, so then that's possible. So that probably is a Nikki Butler then. So anyway, so that's there if anybody is interested in that. Beautiful, beautiful ring. Um, all right, so let's see. What other one? I don't know where my little... I have lost my little thing. Oh, where could it be? Well, I'm not entirely sure the size of this one. If there's any interest on this is a sterling silver onyx one. If there is any interest on this one, I can try to figure out what the size is on this one. Oh, are you multitasking, Leonore? Leonore can do it. If anybody can do it, she can do it. All right, so this is there if there's any interest on this one. If there is any interest, let me know and I'll see if I can find the size on that one. I've got that information somewhere. So anyway, it's a pretty little ring if there's any interest on the sterling silver onyx one.
Y'all, can I tell you what happened?
Hey.
So I was in the bathroom using it, and Coon...
TMI,
and Coon, my cat, had this round thing, was that blue thing. She started going, like, playing with it, and then got herself stuck in the box, in a small box.
She got herself stuck in a box, okay.
And I pulled her out as a pickle, and then she ran
Oh, well, I'm glad you were there to rescue her from her little box. All right. Guys, that's my girl. That's my daughter.
Back up and then stuck her head.
She likes to be social.
And then she stuck her head back in and said, no. Excuse me?
Okay. Thank you, baby. All right. So let's see. So that kind of does it, I think, on... I do... Oh, it was that. Okay. That's funny. She was playing with that. Yeah. Alright. Trying to see if I had any other rings. Or that's those sizes. Let's see. I think that's about it. I've got some other rings somewhere, but I don't quite know where that bag is. Then this is another little ring that I've got. This one I was kind of trying to research a little bit. But this one is marked sterling silver. And then it has a little onyx underneath, and then you've got 2 leaves. I was trying to research this one a little bit because I think the leaves are supposed to be rose golds and gold, but they haven't been tested. So I'm not entirely sure on this one, but this one is size 8. If there is any interest on this one, let me know. And I'll try to figure it out real quickly and run it. But you guys let me know if there's any interest on this one. Okay. Alright, so if not, I'm going to put that one over here. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. Any other requests? Anything else you guys would like to look at?
Where's Daddy's drink?
I don't know, honey. I don't know if it's in the kitchen or if he... Alright, so let's see here. Well, the one little thing I've got actually out in front of me, if there's any interest, this is a little Bakelite. Now this does test Bakelite with semi-chrome. But it's a Bakelite sweater clip or dress clip. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. So really neat little dress clip if there's any interest on this one. And like I said, this one does test for Bakelite. And actually I saved a little. There's my little Q-tip. So you can see it's Bakelite. So great little clip if there's any interest in this one. And I'm just going to do this a starting bid of 24 for the Bakelite clip. So great little piece of carved Bakelite. So it's got some age to it. The clip has a little bit of age to it. A little bit of wear. But like I said, beautiful carved Bakelite on this one. Okay. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. Now I do have some rhinestone necklaces, so let me run through this little bag real quickly. This one is gold tone clear rhinestone. Now, this one isn't vintage. This is newer. Well, see, but they do make shoe clips too. But I think that one was more, I don't know if it's I only have one. If I had a pair, I'd say shoe clips. They also made them for dress clips too. But that's what I think that one might be. And I don't know if they did it to help attach a sweater to the dress or a scarf. We have not figured out yet what these crowns and these numbers mean. We have not figured that out yet. It's something new from YouTube. It looks like it's something, it says top fans. Top fans in the chat. I don't know. We're still figuring it out. Hey, Minnie, welcome in. All right, so, but I know. I mean, but that's great. And it may be because you came in first, Desiree. It may be because of that. So, and I have, yeah, I have no clue. Jury's out. But I feel like it's probably because maybe you were I know. I know that's awesome. I appreciate you subscribing and coming in and joining our fun. Yeah, you think it's because you were first and then Leonore was second. Yep, that's probably it. And then probably the number of times that you're in the chat, and posting, and now Amy has number 2. That's it. There you go. Who's royal? Alright, so anyway, beautiful rhinestone. This is just a gold tone necklace. There is the back. Made to look vintage. But it is a newer construction because you do have a newer lobster claw clasp and extension. So this one can go from 16 to 18 inches. But it's a really beautiful necklace. It really, the rhinestones on this are beautiful. It's a really nice piece of, I think I feel like it's a really well made, nice piece of, newer costume jewelry. Because all the little stones are prong set. And it's really pretty. Really, really pretty. So this just has a starting bid. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring it down a little bit and do a starting bid of 8. If anybody's interested on this one. It really is a precious little necklace. And I mean, you could definitely dress up or wear this with something a little bit more casual. Hey, Jen, welcome in. Hey, honey. Alright. Hey, Sky. Sky's my daughter. So, say hello to Sky. Sky, you can say hello to everyone. So, welcome in, Jen. Alright, so. Oh boy, now she's going to Skylar. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. We'll pass on that one. The other one in that little bag. Actually, this one might be a different bag, but anyway, that's okay. I'll tell you what, we're going to pass on that one. Alright, so this next one. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful vintage necklace. Now, this one is Leonora and Skylar. You guys are tied for 3rd now. Yeah, she is, isn't she? Who knows what this thing is doing? That's a fun, interesting. Alright, so this is a Weiss. Gorgeous, gorgeous vintage Weiss rhinestone necklace. Now this one is vintage. This one is gold tone. Beautiful. Let's see if I can get the light over here. Beautiful opaque rhinestones. And then you come down and you've got 3 clear rhinestones here. But all of the red rhinestones are accounted for. There's the clasp. It's a hook clasp. All the beautiful red rhinestones. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Beautiful gold tone. This one is signed. And I'm going to have to fix my camera here in a second. Move my thumb. So right there is where it is signed Weiss. Beautiful necklace. This one is actually from my collection because I love, love Weiss. And I've actually got a few Weiss pieces for today's pop-up. But beautiful, beautiful necklace if there's any interest on this one. Like I said, this one is from my collection. I just don't wear it. And it just kind of sits and looks pretty. Because it is really, really, really pretty. Now, it is 16 inches long. Signed Weiss, approximately around the 1950s. This one's a little bit, just give it a minute, just give it a minute, Minnie. The more you talk. Alright, Sky. Let me do my thing, okay? I love you. But definitely feel free if there's something that you see that you think is something that's your favorite. Definitely share it. That'll be fun. My favorite's probably that Juliana in the back. That one's also from my collection. But anyway, alright, so beautiful Weiss necklace. This one is going to be, I have 95 on it. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I'm just going to bring it down and put 85 on it. I will not put you in timeout this time. I put my daughter in timeout last chat, or last live, because it was kind of flooding the chat a little bit. I know, I felt so bad. So I'll try not to do that. Alright. Beautiful Weiss, if there's any interest in this one. And of course, this one is the signed Weiss, beautiful vintage necklace, red opaque glass, and clear rhinestone, 1950s. Gorgeous necklace, 16 inches long. Absolutely gorgeous. Um, it's really hard to, it was kind of hard to even, I couldn't find comps on this one. So this one was a little bit hard to price. But it is signed, a beautiful signed Weiss. Okay, so that's there if there's any interest in that one. If not, we will pass. It is a beautiful color. It is a really, really pretty necklace. Alright, so let's see. And I marked that one down. So now I'm going to miss... Where did all of my... I was looking for some stuff earlier, and I guess doing that, I got things kind of discombobulated now. Because now I don't know where my pen is. And I had my pen a little bit ago. Let's just use this one. See if this will work. Where did my pen go? Oh no, that's not going to work. Alright. Did you really? Oh man, guys. There's no dull moment here. That really isn't funny, honey. Come on now. You're getting me discombobulated here. Alright, thank you. Yeah. She's a mess. Skylar, just please. She just said that her daughter likes to do stuff like that too. Prank mama. Go.
I love to prank my mama.
Okay. Well, you did a good job of it. She did. I was looking everywhere for that. And the pins. This is the pin, so you really can't miss it. It is bright green. So you really can't miss that pin. And I was looking everywhere. I was like, where on earth is that? You can't miss it. Alright. Now, let's get back to this. Yeah, I know she did. I know she did. She's a mess, I tell you. She keeps me on my toes. Alright, 16 inches. This is a really, really, really pretty aventurine necklace. And you've got all kinds of different beads in this, actually. So you've got a lot of, like, little seed beads. And then these look like little turquoise beads. And then you've got beautiful pieces of what I believe to be aventurine. I don't think that... Some of these have a little bit more of a quartz matrix. So these I do believe are aventurine and not a jadeite. And then you've got what looks like moss agate beads. And again, more aventurine beads. Really pretty necklace. This is just a really pretty green gemstone necklace. Okay, so give me 1 second. So here's what it looked like on a bust. But when I was talking about like the quartz matrix, like some parts of this look glittery. So if you look really, really close, it might be a little bit hard to tell. But if it'll do it, if my phone will do it. If you look really close, you got like a little bit like of a glittery look to it. Like you can see some of the little quartz crystals in it. So that's kind of... And like this one, maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit of the quartz crystals. And Jen definitely help me. If I'm correct in aventurine, or if you do think this could be jadeite versus aventurine. Because sometimes it's hard to tell. Well, yeah, so these are different shapes, but yeah, they do have different shades. Adventurine, yep. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll let Jen answer that. I'm not exactly. Jen's our gemstone expert. um, so yeah, so this one, I mean, I guess because yeah, whatever your inclusions, I guess, is part of the matrix. See, like this one, you can see, like this one's a little bit more of a raw stone, but you can see some of the glitter with that, some of the quartz. And like this one, the round beads are ocean jasper. Okay. So these are ocean jasper then. All right, awesome. And I guess these probably, would you say, what do you think about these? See, when I Google lens these, they came back turquoise, but they may be ocean jasper too. That would make more sense. Because it really didn't make sense to have turquoise with adventurine. But, okay, well, turquoise. Okay, well, there you go. All right, so ocean jasper, adventurine, and turquoise. Um, really pretty necklace. If there's any interest on this one. And this one just has a starting bid of 20. 16 inches. All right, so I'm gonna write this one down. So yeah, okay, so we did confirm adventurine. And then, and it's not agate, it is ocean jasper. So, I tell you, Jen is she is our gem expert. Trust me when I say I message her and text her and email her quite often. What is this? So, alright. So, really beautiful necklace, really beautiful greens. If there's any interest on this one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Um, so I love my gin. So, alright, so that's there if there's any interest. If not, we will pass on that one. Let's see what other things we got. Let's see. Alright, well, let's bring out, I'm going to go and bring out, okay, let's do this first. This is a really neat little copper bracelet. And this is just a little, this is a little copper southwestern, possibly, I don't know exactly the make of this. I don't know that it's Native American. But it does have the Thunderbird. So it's at least a southwestern style little, oh, well, thank you, honey. Beautiful copper cuff bracelet. It's not super heavy. I mean, you can see there's the width. Let's see here what it says. So you're looking at, approximately 7 inches. Yeah, I'd say about roughly 7 inches wrist, a 7-inch wrist. I wear 7 1/4. So it's just a little bit tight on me, so about 7 is right. But anyway, really super neat copper bracelet. And then there's the different Thunderbirds. There's no markings on this. But anyway, if there is any interest on this one is going to be a starting bid of 18 if there's any interest on this one. Alright. So, beautiful, beautiful cuff. If there's any interest in this one. If not, we will set that over here and we will pass on that one. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. I don't know if anybody is interested in this, but I am going to bring these brooches out. Beautiful, beautiful brooches. So the first one that I'm going to bring out. Now this one has a lot of wear to it. This is a beautiful, and I don't know who the make is of this one. It could be Austrian, it could be, I am not sure. It is not marked. But anyway, it does have a lot of wear to the AB finish. Still beautiful brooch. But this is supposed to be a clear rhinestone, and you can see the AB finish has a lot of scratches and marks. And then you've got a couple of rows of like the raspberry red rhinestones with the AB finish. But they also do have some wear to them. So I don't know if anybody's interested in this. I don't know if you can go back through and like recode it. I don't know if that's something that's possible. I don't know if anybody knows how to, repair, refinish, or I don't know, maybe you could repurpose it too. Ooh, that's my alarm. Whoopsie. Alright, ooh. Yeah, that made that too dark. There we go. Hey, Gina, welcome in. So beautiful brooch, if there is interest in this one. And this I'm just going to do a starting bid of 5. Just because of all the wear that it's got to it. It's still a lovely brooch. But, it does have some wear to it. So whether somebody wanted to try to fix it, or try to replace one of the stones, it's still a really pretty brooch. Or maybe salvage the stones too. I feel like this was the clear one. But, the AB finish is really worn on this. Okay. Alright, so that's there. If there's any interest on that. Now, the others, these are absolutely gorgeous. This is a precious, precious little brooch. Very well made. This one is prong set. And it is by B. David. So roughly the 1940s. Absolutely beautiful. This is like I guess a Canadian maple leaf is what they called it. But green and clear rhinestones. Again, 1940s. Here is the back. And then up at the very, very top, very, very, very top is where it's signed B. David. And then, of course, there is the bar. Comes out a little bit from it. It's really well made. It's a really precious little brooch. And these go for quite a bit on that I found them with the comps. This one I'm just going to do a start and bid at 35 if there's any interest on this little brooch. It is absolutely beautiful. Those rhinestones are gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at how they glitter. Beautiful construction, prong set. Really great quality on this one. Signed B. David. Okay. So if there is any interest on this one. There we go. Okay. Alright. It is. And that's absolutely beautiful little piece. Alright. So next one. Yeah. It's exquisite. It just shines and sparkles. Alright guys. So next one. This one is a true Juliana. This one I did research. And it is in the Juliana database, which it looks like Juliana. You look at the back and you're like, yeah, Juliana. Because here's the back construction. Open back. You've got your pin stop. You've got your figure 8 puddling. And of course, that doesn't always mean it's Juliana. Vice versa, it doesn't. Juliana doesn't always have those. But anyway, there's the green. That is the green Mima Jama right there. It is absolutely beautiful. It is domed. Everything is prong set. The little AB green ones are uranium glass, which I'll show you that here in just a second. Beautiful, beautiful brooch. Absolutely beautiful. So let me bring this over. Alright, so we'll set it. I want to set it to where you guys are going to be able to see. Oh, is it going to stay like that or is it going to fall? I don't want it to fall. Okay, let me cut the lights off. Got dark quick. That just didn't help. So there you go. So you can see where it's all the uranium glass. Alright, now we're going to shine some more light on the subject. So, beautiful, beautiful brooch. Again, this one is verified. The Deliza and Elster Juliana line. Verified number 7601. It is in the database. Reference number 7601. And they call it the multi-prong oval. And then, of course, the green rhinestone gunmetal finish. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brooch. This one I am going to do, and the comps are out there. I mean, there are some comps out there. So, and the comps are pretty high. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. And I'm going to do mine as a starting bid of 60. If there is any interest on that. Gorgeous, gorgeous rhinestone brooch. Beautiful Juliana brooch. This one is from my collection. This one is also from my personal collection. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So that's there. If there is any interest on that one. Again, it's absolutely gorgeous Juliana. Alright. That's that little bag. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. It is, yeah, the comps were up there. I think they were anywhere from like maybe 90 to 120, I think. Maybe even more than that. I can't remember right offhand. It's been a little bit. Let's see here. What else do I have? Let's see what else I've got here. I know, I'm not entirely sure about this one. Let me pull out. This is a really pretty necklace, although I don't know exactly what kind of, all the different stones on this one. Because some of them look like nephrite jade. Oh, I don't have the Presidian on. I'd help if I had that on. We'll wait on this one then. Oh gosh, just the vintage stuff probably for about maybe 5 or 6 years. But I kind of, I don't know, I kind of guess a little bit off and on for like as long as I can remember, because my mom collected some. She collected some, she sold some. But she loved jewelry too, so I used to always get in. But she was always really big with turquoise and amber. So I've still got to find, you know, from where we've switched houses and my parents' house fire and everything, you know, some of the things that gotten boxed up and moved around. So I've still got to find some of her stuff. But anyway, just me. with the vintage, probably about 5 or 6 years. So I've got quite a few things in the collection. Especially Juliana and Weiss. Now I've got my favorite collection is my West German collection. And so those are ones that I'm not, those are ones that are staying with me. But some of I've got a few Julianas too I don't want to part with, but there's some Julianas that I'm parting with, and some Austrian ones I'm parting with, and I don't know, I ended up collecting just about anything that was pretty. But I also like my coral and spiny oyster and stuff, and then I also like my turquoise too. And my Native American, so that part's growing. Try not to make it grow too fast though, because stuff's expensive. This is a really pretty little necklace, and I'm not gonna lie, I started to keep this one, but I want to see if there is any interest in this really beautiful necklace. Now this one does have a little bit higher price point, because this necklace does retail for $190. The boutique that this one is from is Maka, M-A-K-A, and then Uli, U-L-I-U-L-I. So they are like a legit, like, online jewelry boutique. And I actually found this very specific necklace, and this one is called the Thankful Leia necklace. Or Thankful Lay necklace. So this one has Tahitian pearls, mother of pearl bakake flowers, golden rutile quartz polished beads, and then natural rosewood, and then of course it's got gold filled components. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. So I mean just the Tahitian pearls alone, they are absolutely beautiful. So this is a really, really pretty necklace, with the rutile quartz, and then the rosewood, and then the mother pearl. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful necklace. So this one, I've got this one priced at, starting bid at $100. Now, like I said, it retails for $190 if you find it online. So I brought it down. Of course, this is second hand, so this one is going to be, brought it down to $100. But it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so there's the toggle. And let me see. I don't think I wrote down the length. Let me get a length on this one. Let's see. Where did it go? Can't keep up with everything tonight. It is. It's absolutely. It's a really beautiful necklace. And the pearls are absolutely beautiful, but I love the rosewood with it. So it's approximately 20 inches. So right there at 20 inches. Gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. I need to write that down. Oh, I did write it down. I just didn't know what that meant. Can't even read my own handwriting. Okay. Try to get it back up underneath that light. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there is any interest in that one. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. And these are real pearls. And they are absolutely beautiful. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. What's some other things that we've got? Let's see. This is we'll do some gemstones here. Let's see. This is a really, really pretty necklace. This one has all kinds of different gemstones. gemstone bead. So this is the multi gemstone necklace. It's over the head. There's no clasp on this one. But let me get a length or approximate length on this one. I love this one. This one is a really cool necklace. So you're looking at 17-inch drop. So right around 34 inches long. And you've got all kinds of different stones. You've got what looks like, it's not labradorite, but it's like labradorite. Shoot. It starts with the labradorite. It's not labradorite. It's something very close to that. It's like labradorite, but it's something else because it's got more of a black, I guess, matrix to it. But they do have beautiful fire in them. That's these little beads. If you look at them real closely in the light, you know, they've got this beautiful, almost like blue and purple fire to them. Then you've got some jasper stones. Then you've got agate. Then jasper. I'm not sure if I guess those are quartz. I'd have to test those. I imagine it to be aventurine, but those could be jade. I'm assuming these are also jasper. Not labradorite, but the other term. I'm not entirely sure what these are made out of. Red jasper bears. These look like mother of pearl. Cornelian or agate. I'm assuming the little gourds, they look like jadeite, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Then you come down and you've got these two beautiful agate beads. Look how beautiful they are. Absolutely gorgeous. So really beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one. Really, really beautiful. I can't really tell, but I mean, the only thing with that agate one down there, it does look like it, well, no, it looks like a matrix. It looks like a matrix in there. Because you can kind of see like the shiny part from the quartz. So that actually looks like a quartz matrix. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on that one, I love it too because it's got the little red jasper bears. And then the little Chinese gourds. And they may be dyed. They may be a dyed agate actually because they do have banding. So the little gourds are dyed agate. Because you can see the banding in that gourd. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. Starting bid on this one, I'm going to do $38. If there is any interest. Really beautiful necklace. And like I said, that was what? So 34 inches, so 17-inch drop. So approximately 34 inches long. And then 38. So it is long. I mean, and you could definitely double it if you wanted to. Just so you can kind of get an idea. So really, really beautiful gemstones on that one. If there's any interest. Okay. Alright, so if there's no interest, we will pass on that one. Alright, so next one. Okay, so the next one I've got down is the garnet. Alright, this is a precious little garnet necklace. This is the rhodonite garnet. This is the garnet that's a little bit more purplish instead of red. So was that rhodonite garnet? Let me get a length on this one. So 18.5. So around 18.5 inches. Has the barrel clasp. And then beautiful. Just a really beautiful little strand of rhodonite garnet. Really, really, really precious. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. Really, really precious little necklace. If there's any interest on that, Beautiful garnet. This is great to layer with different things too. And I've actually got some other garnet and pearl necklaces, if anybody's interested. But anyway, that is going to have a starting bid. Starting bid at $24 if there is any interest. So, beautiful, beautiful little necklace. How are you doing, Deborah? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. It's a beautiful garnet if there's any interest on that one. And then that one was at 18.5 inches. Doing good, staying busy. Alright. I'm going to put that one up there. Alright. Next one. Alright, so banded agate and... Alright, so this is a really pretty necklace. Now, I don't know what the black beads are. Did I write down what it was? No. I couldn't quite figure it out. I don't know if they're obsidian. Or exactly what kind of stone it is. But the other ones... Now, I'll tell you what. Let me test it to make sure it's not glass. Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright. So this is a really pretty, I guess, banded agate necklace. Now, the, guys, give me 1 second. Forgive me, I've got to move the phone just a little bit. So I hope you guys don't get motion sickness. I don't know if that's a real thing, but just in case. Alright, I had to get that up there because it keeps coming down, and so it's coming in my area where I show things. Alright, so toggle necklace. Let me go to length before I start showing it. So we're looking at right at 19 inches. So 19 inches long. And so you've got these beautiful banded agate beads. And they are beautiful. And they have all these different beautiful bandings. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And then you've got little glass spacers. I do not know what these beads are. I don't know if they're obsidian. Maybe. But anyway, beautiful banded agate beads. And then you've got glass beads. More beautiful agates. And then, of course, in these. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. And then you've got this beautiful stone down here. I'm assuming that this is striped agate. One other thing kept calling it a sunset stone. I don't know what a sunset stone is. And maybe that's what it is. It's just striped agate, and they call it a sunset stone because it does kind of look like a sunset. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one. And there's that side. Really, really beautiful. Love the agate beads. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what the black ones are. But it's still an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. If there is any interest on this one. And this one we're doing a starting bid of 28. So starting bid of 28 with the banded agates and striped agate pendant, amulet, focal point. It is. It's a really beautiful stone. It's a really beautiful stone. And I guess they call it a sunset stone, I guess just because it does look like the sun setting, maybe. I don't know. It's a really beautiful necklace. The agate beads on this are just absolutely beautiful. So if there's any interest on that one is 28. But again, you guys know I'm always open for offers, and also, be open for bundles as well, if you guys are interested. Let's see. So, let's switch over. Let's do some gemstones for a minute and see if there's any interest. This is a bracelet. Now this one is approximately like, on my mandrel it came to, you could move it down just a little bit, almost to 6.5, but I'd say about 6.25 comfortably. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous rhinestone and rose rhinestone bracelet. The only thing is it is missing one pink rhinestone. I don't have this type of rhinestone to be able to replace it, or else I would have. Mine are a check glass, and so they don't quite have that beautiful rainbow in it, that rainbow crystal. So I haven't replaced that one. So that would need to be replaced. All right. Well, good night, Amy. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great evening. Happy 4th. But that rhinestone is on the bottom. So, I mean, it's, if you're wearing it, you can't see that it's missing. And, you also would probably be able to find, a replacement pretty easy. I just haven't had a chance to really look into it. But anyway, fold over clasp. You've got these beautiful red glass teardrops. Then the pink stones. Then you've got beautiful AB crystal stones. And then these rose carved stones. Or glass stones. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful vintage bracelet. And let me see. This is too small for my wrist. But just so you can kind of get an idea. So, really beautiful, beautiful bracelet. And the gold tone leaves, and the rose, and then the red teardrops, and the AB crystals. Really exquisite bracelet. If there's any interest. And of course, let me show you guys the back too. So y'all can see the back. Okay. No maker's mark. It's just another unsigned beauty. So I do not know who to attribute it to. But it's just a really, really beautiful one. I just kept meaning to replace that stone, and I haven't. So I'm going to price it down, because it is missing that one little stone. But like I said, that should be, it reminds me of Weiss also. I just don't know if Weiss ever did much with the molded stones, or molded glass. But yeah. Or is it Kramer? Is it Kramer maybe? There's another one that did stuff with molded glass. Not Leisner. This isn't Leisner. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful bracelet. So this one I'm going to do a starting bid of 35. And again, just because it is missing that stone, or else this would be priced quite a little bit more. But that really should be an easy find to replace. But again, it's also on the bottom too. So even if you decided, like me, not to replace it, if you're wearing it, you're not going to see it because it's on the bottom. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Beautiful glass stones on that one. And it does shimmer and sparkle. Alright, so this next one is Weiss. This is... Oh, that's the other one. Okay. That's for the Regency, because I do have a Regency one too to show. And then that's the I tell you what, let me see. Let me run this one first. I don't know a whole lot about this one. This is that, I guess you call it foil glass opal. And then, of course, you've got the rhinestones around it. This is a really beautiful brooch. Here's the back. So it does have an open back. There's the clasp. I really don't know a whole lot about this one now. I don't think that this one's marked, but I don't know the origins. I don't know if this one is Austrian or not. But this is really, really pretty. If anybody has any information that they'd like to share. That's the only thing that it's not dragon's breath, but it's that foil, like that foil glass. It definitely feels like glass. Really, really pretty. And look at that fire on that. It really does have this beautiful fire to it. And like, even when you put it, even if you don't have it in the light, it has like this moon glow opal look. But when you put it in that light like that, I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So anyway, beautiful little brooch, glass brooch, rhinestone brooch. You've got all these beautiful rhinestones around it. I don't know. You guys tell me. But starting bid of 30. If there's any interest on this one. It is just, it's absolutely beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Opalized glass. Really, really, really nice little brooch. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. So there's that one. Alright, so then the other one, this one is a Weiss one. This is a beautiful, and it is signed Weiss. So let's do. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure really how which way is the right way to wear it. But anyway, so here's the Weiss one. Beautiful, beautiful greens. And you've got like these clear rhinestone ribbons. And all the rhinestones are accounted for. They're all there, although I'm thinking there might be a couple that might have been replaced. Because they look just a little bit different. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful Weiss brooch, if there's any interest on this one. Here is the back. And this one is signed. So right there is the Weiss signature. This one also has some uranium glass in it. Now, not all of the stones are uranium glass, just a few. So you can see, I'm trying to do it without having to cut all the lights off. So you've got a few that are uranium glass. So beautiful, beautiful brooch. I do feel like some of these probably were. I don't know, I guess maybe replaced at some point during its life. But still an absolute gorgeous. It still sparkles. And you still got these beautiful greens and different layers of greens. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So if there is any interest on this one, we're going to do a starting bid of 48. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful brooch. If there's any interest on this one. It just shines and it shimmers. Absolutely beautiful. Signed Weiss. Okay. Alright, so if there's no interest on that one, we'll move on to the next one. Now this one is approximately 1950s. This one is a Regency brooch. And this one's absolutely beautiful. This one is a really, really, really beautiful shape. And it sparkles. Look at that sparkle. It is absolutely incredible. Look at all that. Look at that beautiful sparkle. The AB finish on these is in really, really gorgeous condition. This whole brooch is in absolute beautiful condition. Absolutely incredible. So here is the back. There is the back pin and construction. And then right down there is where it's signed Regency. So gorgeous, gorgeous brooch if there's any interest in that one. I love, love, love this one. This one has got a starting bid of $55. If there's any interest in this one. But I love this brooch. Absolutely. This is the one. Pretty much all of these are from my collection. If there's any interest on this one. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. And it does shimmer and shine in the light. It's absolute beautiful, beautiful brooch, if there's any interest on that one. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take a break for a second and get me a sip of something. Or at least I think I am. There it is. My drink's hiding from me. Alright, let's see. I do have another Weiss set if anybody's interested. So this is a set of 2 brooches and a pair of clip-on earrings. These are the strawberry sets. So it's got, so these are the strawberry, like the AB, red AB rhinestones with the little green rhinestone leaves, and then the stems. I guess these are what you call the Japans look, but these are all signed Weiss. The whole set signed Weiss. So this is one of the brooches. So there's that one. Let's see. Alright, so there's that one. And then the other brooch is this one with the 2 strawberries. Again, same thing. And there's the pin, and there's where it's signed Weiss. Beautiful, beautiful strawberries. And then we've got the clip-on earrings. And the clip-on earrings, this is the one of the 2 is signed Weiss. This is the one that's signed Weiss right up there. There's one of the clip-on earrings. It's got a little bit of wear to it. Maybe just a little bit of green on the top part, where on the very top part right there, if you can see it. Just a little bit. Okay, and there's the other one. And then so you can see the strawberries. All rhinestones look to be accounted for. I don't see anything missing. And there's the earrings. Strawberry earrings. Absolutely beautiful set. Absolutely beautiful. So the AB, the red ABs kind of give it almost like this bluish, purplish look. But anyway, it is a really beautiful set. And it's the set of all 3. The 2 brooches and then the pair of earrings. We are looking at a starting bid of $95. And again, that's for the whole set. So really, really pretty. And like, my whole thinking was, like, these would make great earrings. You could easily turn this one in to a pendant and wear that on a torque or necklace or something. And then, of course, wear this one as a brooch. Or vice versa. Either way that you wanted to do it. I just thought that that would be really attractive to do it that way. But beautiful set. Absolutely gorgeous. Signed Weiss strawberry set. If there's any interest in those. Okay. So there's those. Alright, so let's see. And again, if there's anything that you guys would like to see, I tell you what, let me go ahead and run this, just in case if there is somebody that is interested. We've got this beautiful Juliana necklace. This is a true Juliana piece. This one is, let me get out my little tag. It is a verified Juliana piece. It is in the database. Reference number 4371. This is what, so this is again Deliza and Elster, D&E Juliana. They call it the blue hexagon necklace. And reference number 4371. And the comps are up there. The last one that I saw sold was with the pair clip-on earrings, and that sold for $599.95 on eBay in April. So I mean the value is definitely there with these. This is definitely an investment piece. It is absolutely exquisite. It's in absolute beautiful condition. You've got beautiful green rhinestones. It's the hooking, it's the hook clasp, but beautiful green rhinestones on both sides. Beautiful green rhinestones, and then you come down and you've got these beautiful, like green and navy blue, really almost like a London blue, rhinestones. And then here's the back construction. Okay, it is absolutely gorgeous. This thing is in amazing condition. It also, some of the green ones also glow in UV light. It is exquisite. Hey, Katie, welcome in. It is absolutely exquisite. So let me... This is one I probably am going to have to cut the lights on. Now, there are 3 different places on here where I feel like the stone may have been replaced. Although, if you look at it closely, it doesn't look like the prongs have ever been touched. So, I don't know if it's a manufacturer thing, or a, like, real jeweler, replaced 3 of those stones. But all the rest of them are, I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous. So whoever did replace those stones, they were professional. Because if you look at it, I mean, you can't even tell the difference between the stones without the UV light. So that's why I said it's either manufacturer or a jeweler. Or just came that way. Who knows? But absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Bruce. Welcome in. So we got a lot of Weiss and Juliana today, Bruce. Alright, so showing this one. Now I had $325 on this one. I'm gonna bring it down. And I'm going to do a starting bid. I tell you what, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more. I'm gonna do a starting bid of $290. If there's any interest on that one. But that's about as low as I can go on this one. This one is from my collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful condition. And the comps are definitely up there. Like I said, the last one sold for $599.95 on eBay. Now again, that did have the earrings with it. But absolutely beautiful if there's any interest on that one. It is absolutely exquisite. It's just it just sits here. It just sits. And it's so pretty, and it's just anyway. See if I can find a lovely new home for it. Alright, so that's there. And Bruce, if you'd like a recap of anything, let me know. We do have some vintage rhinestones. I don't know. We've got a Juliana. This is a Juliana. This one's a B. David. This one's Weiss. The strawberries are Weiss. This one's Regency. And I don't know a whole lot about this one except I guess foil opal glass, or glass foil glass opal, something like that. I don't know a whole lot about that one. And then Bakelite. So, and then of course this one's AB, but this one needs some work done to it. So, or refinish. Okay. Alright. So there's the Juliana, if there is any interest on that one. So let's see what else. Alright, so switching gears a little bit. This is a turquoise and amber necklace. This is a really, really, really beautiful necklace. I actually purchased this not too long ago. From Jody, over at Jody's Jewels. It really is a beautiful necklace. But it doesn't, I wanted to layer it with one of my amber necklaces, and it just doesn't quite work, so I thought I'd see if I could find another home for it. Let me get a length on this one, actually. But it is a really beautiful necklace. Gorgeous turquoise and amber. And it's from Peyote Bird, too. So you know that their stuff is really, really nice. Sterling silver tag and findings. Alright, so here's the little tag for Peyote Bird. And, oh shoot, I just measured, and I forgot what I said it was measured at. Goodness gracious, I think I said 32. Yeah, 32. Alright. Alright, give me just, give me 1 second. Okay, Katie? Alright, so this is 32 inches long. So beautiful turquoise and then amber links. Absolutely gorgeous. That turquoise is beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful turquoise. Oh, I need to turn my light back on. It's too dark. Alright, so there you go. Oh, you're all good, Katie. I'll run them again here in a minute. I'm not entirely sure on one of them exactly what the size is because I can't seem to find my little ring sizer. I have no clue what I've done with it. But anyway, this one is 32 inches. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Beautiful turquoise. That turquoise is gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. And then, of course, you've got like the little amber beads. So beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one is going to be a starting bid of $65. Yeah, something like that. Either that or somebody's pranking me again. My pen ended up deciding to get up and walking away a little bit ago. And I am looking for it. Next thing I see a little message over my chat. Ha ha, mommy, I pranked you. My daughter had taken it. But she was upstairs and she was in our chat. Little stinker. Anyway, $65. Turquoise, amber. And this one was the Peyote bird. Yep. I'll say. So, Peyote bird, if there's any interest on this one. Beautiful necklace. Turquoise and amber. I really do wish I knew what I did with that. I really do. I was trying to search through some different things and trying to bring out different things today. And then I ended up getting my boxes kind of mixed up. So I feel like it's in a box that it's not supposed to be in. But the problem is I don't know which box that is. And so it really doesn't help me very much. Consider the fact that it's not exactly where I know where it is. So, yeah. Who knows? I'll find it tomorrow. I can't remember exactly what. This one is, I've written down this one's size 8. Really pretty little, ring. This one is sterling silver and onyx. And then I think it's got just a little bit. I really wanted to research this one more, but I brought it up just in case if somebody was interested. But that little leaf I think is gold, and that little leaf I think is rose gold, but I am not sure. So I really wanted to research this one more. So yeah, let me do that. Let me research this one a little bit more, Katie. And I'll try to bring that out for this weekend. Now this one, I think is probably closer to size 7 or 7.5. It's not quite 8. The other one was 8. This one's a little bit smaller. So I'd say this one's probably around size 7. But I think it is. I could try to find, I've got a tag for it somewhere. I could try to find that tag. Which is what I was trying to do a little bit earlier. See if I could find my tag real quickly. But I'm almost for sure. That's the Black Hills one. Let me see if I've got it in here. I am just not for sure. Hey, Roberta, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, welcome in. Well, I apologize, Katie. I'm not entirely sure. I want to say I think it's 7, but I'm not 100% for certain because I can't seem to find. Let's see if it's in here. Desiree, you're back at number 1. Jen is at number 3. Anybody have any idea what these crowns are for and all these different new rankings and numbers? It's quite interesting. But I don't know what any of that stuff is for. But it's so funny though, because the other day I saw the little tag for that ring and now I don't know where it is. Maybe it's, nope, that's the bracelet. And then that's the Byzantine bracelet. So, anyway. I may just have to get back to you on that one, Katie. I apologize, hon. Nope, I got it. Aha! As soon as I said that, I found it. Goodness gracious, after all that. And I was right. It was size 7. I thought it felt like a size 7. If there's any interest on that one, let me know when I can run it. Okay. So that's there. All right. Yeah, it is. It's really pretty. But anyway, that's if you want me to run it, let me know. I've got a starting bid of 25 on that. I think there's no blue to it. I think it's just a little onyx ring. And here's the undercarriage. If it is, okay, well, let me. Of course, not that I know exactly what onyx would. It doesn't go up to sapphire. So no, I think it's a little. Okay, all right, definitely. Well, and I got to test it. I got to see what it is. So anyway, we'll pass on that one. I'm gonna pass on that one too. I really want my sizer for that. All right, but this one I do know. If anybody's interested in the little amber one. All right, so let's see. Any requests for anything? And I do have gemstones, and I've got more vintage. All right, I don't know. Let's see here. That's what I thought. That's what I had written down. But I just don't know about and that's what I was thinking, because if it is black heels, then that means that little leaf is supposed to be, the 2 leaves are supposed to be gold then. If it is black heels. But I've got to test it, and I've got to figure that out real quick, or at some point. And I really don't know what kind of comp to put on it either. But it is beautiful. It's a really pretty little ring. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. So yeah, I just got to figure out the gold on that one, and kind of figure out the comps. It's a really pretty little ring. All right. Is there any interest in any sterling necklace, or not necessarily necklaces, but pendants? Which I do have one necklace that I can put pendants to. See if anybody may be interested in some of these. Oh, and I have some pretty earrings. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for asking, Katie. Oh, I forgot I had these. These are pretty little earrings. If anybody's interested in these. I love some good earrings. These are sterling silver earrings, and I do think that these are little itsy bitsy baby chips of turquoise, or at least they kind of look like it. So, but beautiful sterling silver earrings. They're the 3 Dreamcatcher earrings. And then they have the little flower down below. But you can see they've got the little pieces of turquoise. So really pretty little earrings. If there's any interest in these, I'll do a starting bid of 15. And these are sterling. But pretty little Dreamcatcher earrings. Go great with some turquoise. Or any kind of Southwestern style. look if anybody's interested. Put them over here in little stands. So there we go. So there's some earrings if anybody's interested in those. Okay. If anybody's interested, I do have 3, I guess you call it Aurora glass pendants. You've got opaque glass, and then you've got stripes of Aurora glass. And these are the 3 that I have. So this one's got sort of a darker one. This one's got 2. And this one has 1 Aurora glass layers, I guess you could say. These are sterling silver. If there's any interest on these, per piece, we're looking at 18 per which one. And then if anybody is interested, whoever gets how big could choose which one they want or which ones they want. And then I do have a couple of chains if anybody needs chains to go with them. If anybody's interested in these. Okay. They're really pretty little pendants. This one especially is really pretty. I really like that one. But there's those. Alright, I'll go and finish out this little bag, and then I'll switch back over to some gemstones. These are pretty little sterling silver earrings. These are just precious little music symbols. If anybody out there really likes music, or is in the music profession or something like that. These are just a precious little pair of sterling silver earrings. And these are just doing a starting bid of 12. If anybody's interested in these. And I cannot seem to hold these. But anyway, sterling silver music symbol earrings. If anybody's interested in those. And then the last little thing in the bag, besides some chains, I think this one is far-fetched brooch. This is the one that is sterling silver, brass, and copper. And you've got 6 sisters or friends. Really precious little brooch. It is signed. And it's the far-fetched. And I can't remember all the details on this one. I've lost my tag a while ago. But it is a really precious little brooch. If anybody's interested in this one. So this one I'm going to do a starting bid of 20. And again, like this one, I think they're called Far-Fetched. I think that's the name of the company. Or the boutique. Or the designers of it. Absolutely precious, really beautiful brooch. If there's any any interest in that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Alright, well, let's switch over and do a little bit of gemstones and see if there's any interest. If there is anything that you guys are looking for, or any requests, or if you guys would like for me to go through anything that's already out there on the board, let me know. This is a really neat stretch necklace. So beautiful gemstones. And what I could come up with, it's called, if I can pronounce it right, Pietersite. I don't know. I feel like I'm butchering it. It's a 10-inch drop, so about 20 inches. But it is a stretch. Welcome back. Welcome back, Bruce. But it is a stretch necklace. But what they say that if I can say it right, if I'm saying it right, Pitersite. It's just a commercial name for sort of like a mix of gemstones or um, chalcedony beads, or there you go, Petersite. Petersite, thank you, Jen. So really pretty little set of beads. If there's any interest in this one, starting bid at 20. And it's a really pretty stretch. I mean, it's a nice stretch necklace. So it's just go over the head. It is 20 inches long. 10-inch drop, 20 inches long. Really beautiful beads. Really, really, really beautiful. But it's a commercial term for just a variety of gemstone, chalcedony gemstones. Okay. Really pretty set of beads if there's any interest in that one. Beautiful gemstones. Alright, this next one is also a stretch necklace over the head. Now this one is not sterling silver, it's just silver tone. And you've got kind of, it looks like a little bit of a mix of gemstones with amethyst being the predominant gemstone. But again, this is a stretch, 20 inches. But anyway, beautiful amethyst. And then I don't know if some of these others are amethyst or they might be and just be a little bit close to the rock or something. I'm not sure. But beautiful little necklace, and then it comes down and you've got these little charms and cross. So beautiful little necklace. If there's any interest in this one and the amethyst one, this one has a starting bid of 16. So precious little necklace. And then you've got the little saint medallion and then the cross. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And the amethyst one was 16. All right. I do have a bunch of gemstone strands. If anybody is interested in any of these. Let's see. Let's see if anybody would like some gemstone strands. So, this one, what I could come up with, and forgive me, I'm not entirely sure. This is not highlight. There's no, like, veining in this. But you can see there are some, like, little translucent pockets on these. But from what I could come up with, this one is snow quartz. But all of these are going to be polished chipped necklaces. So this one are strand necklaces. So this one I figured was, this one what I could come up with is snow quartz. Beautiful, beautiful white, beautiful stone on this one. Starting bid 10. If anybody's interested in this one. See if there's any interest in any of the gemstone strands. So I've got this one. And that one was the snow quartz. The next one in the bag is going to be the malachite one. And the snow quartz was 35 inches. The malachite is actually at 32 inches. This is a really nice strand of beautiful malachite. If there's any interest on this one. So this one is 32 inches long. So 32 inches long. Beautiful, beautiful malachite on this one. Absolutely beautiful greens. Really, really beautiful. Let's see if you can see. Try to see if you can see some of the banding. Because you do have some that has this beautiful, beautiful banding in it. Alright, so for the malachite, starting bid on the malachite, it's 32 inches. So we're gonna bring it down a little bit, and do 28 instead of 32. I was gonna do a dollar an inch, but we'll bring it down a little bit and do 28. So 28 on the malachite, if there's any interest. Beautiful green stone. I mean, you could wear it just as a necklace. I mean, and you can double it, you can triple it, you can wear it as a bracelet, or you could do something and repurpose the chips if you wanted to. Just really, really, really beautiful malachite. If there's any interest on that one. And that's a long one. Alright. The other one in that bag is going to be the rhodochrosite. So this one is 34 inches of rhodochrosite. If there's any interest in this one. And these are beautiful, beautiful pinks. And you've got some really, really pretty inclusions and matrix in these. And banding also. Absolutely beautiful. I love this pink. It's like a peachy pink. But really, really, really beautiful rhodochrosite on this one. And this one is going to be a starting bid of 20. If anybody's interested on this one. Okay. And again, it's great to wear just as a necklace in itself. Or you can, this one's 34 inches long. Or, you know, do something else with it too if you wanted to repurpose it. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. All right. Well, let me open it back up and see if there's anything that you guys would like to see. I do have some more brooches and vintage items we can go through. I've got more gemstones I can go through. I can pull out some more silver, although I'm still trying to work on replenishing my silver. I haven't had a whole lot of luck lately sourcing. But you guys let me know if there's some other things that you guys would like to see. Let's see. Got some pretty little necklaces. Let's see if there's any interest in any of these. This is just a real precious little mini agate bead. And it's got like a little agate carnelian nugget at the bottom. This is a precious little necklace. This one I've got on here. This is sterling silver findings. And beautiful little agate beads. And then it comes down to this beautiful little polished nuggets. So this is 16 inches. Starting bid on this one is 15. If there's any interest on this. This is precious. This is great to layer with different things too. Different gemstones or agate. Really, really, really beautiful little necklace. If there's any interest on this one. Alright. Next one, this is a jasper necklace. And let me see if I can find my little, approximately 20 inches. So gold tone. And I've got it approximately at 20 inches at the longest. But beautiful jasper. A mix of different jaspers. And then you've got like these little seed bead spacers. The only thing is you've got this coming out a little bit far. I don't know if you can try to, any of my jewelry makers, if you want to try to push that back in. Or leave it. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. But anyway, hey Corvus, welcome in. Beautiful jasper necklace if there's any interest on this one. And this one is also a starting bid at 15. if there's any interest on this one. So, beautiful little Jasper necklace. So there is that one. And these are all fun to layer too, if anybody wanted to see some of these together, because they're a lot of fun to layer with different things. This next one is actually a green Jasper necklace. This one is really, really, really pretty. This one has sterling findings. So there's the clasp. But then these are kind of like a cushioned rectangle green Jasper stones. And you can see some of them have like these fun little inclusions. Like this one's got like little red specks in it. This one's got sort of like a bolder look to it. So you've got some really pretty like little characteristics to these stones. So this one is green Jasper. And you can see then it's got like the two little dangles here. But this one is 19 inches long. Really, really pretty little necklace. So that one, let's see, well, let me hold it up while I do the starting bid. That might help. That one is going to be a starting bid of 18. If there's any interest on this one. So this one is starting bid of 18. Beautiful, beautiful green Jasper, if there's any interest on this one. All right. And then next, this one is 17. I think this one is 17 and a half. Let me double check it. This next one is going to be rose quartz. That one in the tray, no, that is rhodochrosite. That one is rhodochrosite. Okay, so this necklace, the one I'm getting ready to show is approximately 18 inches. This one is the rose quartz. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rose quartz necklace. It's silver tone clasp, silver tone beads, not sterling, but beautiful rose quartz. And then you come down drop, and you've got some really pretty like little quartz inclusions in it. Really beautiful little necklace. This one again is 18 inches long. So the starting bid on this one is 16. If there's any interest on this one. Okay. Really beautiful. This is a really beautiful color. Really beautiful rose quartz. And the pink is gorgeous on this one. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And then the other rose quartz one that I've got is this one. Oh, this one's really neat. This one's got like this copper tone to it. And it's a really neat construction. So this one is 19 inches. So here's the clasp. And then you've got like these really pretty like AB seed beads. And then you come down and you've got like, just the construction on this is really cool. So like a copper tone bar. And then these two, I don't know what on earth you call them. Like little Art Deco things. And then your little, your rose quartz. And then you've got like a little bit of rose quartz in here encased in copper tone. Really cool necklace. Yeah, it is. It's really different. Let me show this one on the, bust. So it really is a really neat construction. Really different necklace. If there's any interest on this one. So copper and rose quartz. And that's a really pretty combination, the copper with the pink. So the starting bid on this one is 20. If there's any interest. Now this little plank right here is missing some of the copper tone to it. But anyway, it's still a really beautiful necklace. A really neat construction on that. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. So really pretty. It's just a really neat combination. That really pretty pink with that copper. Okay. All right. Well, you guys tell me. It's 11 o'clock. Is there anything that you guys would like to see or do a recap, or anybody interested in any bundles or anything? Or I do have some more brooches I can bring out. I do have some really pretty brooches and different price points too. Just don't know exactly if there's anything that you guys would like to see. This is a pretty little vintage necklace. See if anybody's interested in this one. This one's also from my from my collection. This is the time period when I was trying to go through and collect a bunch of different necklaces that you would see maybe in the early 1900s. I guess maybe around the I know it's a little bit later than the Regency era, or yeah, Regency era. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, now this is a vintage 15-inch gold tone necklace, but this is in really great condition. There's a spring ring, spring clasp. Beautiful links, and then it comes down to this really beautiful faux pearl and green rhinestone centerpiece, and it's got these like little fleur-de-lis in there. It's a really, really, like, this is something that you would think that you would see in like Bridgerton time frame or Regency time frame, or maybe even Victorian too. It's a really pretty little necklace. If there's any interest in this one is a starting bid of $24. It's a really precious. Yeah. Oh my goodness, if it were red stone too, then it would definitely be vampire vibes. But yeah, I mean, I guess you would be like maybe in around the Victorian era or something like that. But that's what yeah, right. That really would be. Which I don't think I have a red. I got a couple red ones, but they're in the collection. I haven't parted with them yet. Red is my color. But anyway, beautiful, which I love the greens too. But beautiful little necklace. If there's any interest on this one, I'm getting hoarse. I need to get something to drink. And that's what it would look like on the bust. So that's definitely high up on the collarbone, the necklace, and then that one hang down just right there at the collarbone. It's really, really pretty. It's almost regal looking. Well, we're just going to try to figure out a place to put it. I'll stick them right here. All right. Let me get a sip of drink. Well, oh no, I understand. I understand that completely. Let's see. Stainless steel. I am not entirely sure on that one, Katie. This one could be. I really don't know. This one is at least silver tone. I don't know if it is stainless steel. But this is a really neat necklace. This is Avon 1977 Avon arrowhead necklace, spring clasp, beautiful chain. It's got a really nice chain to it, 20 inches long, and then it comes down and you've got like this really neat arrowhead. And I know at least the rope around the arrowhead, that's brass. But then I don't know. I'm assuming that this is probably stainless steel. It doesn't actually say. Um, it does come with a little card. It comes with its box, original box, an original little tag, and it says, because the rope twist design on the arrowhead pendant neck chain is made of brass, which is a combination of natural metals, it may tarnish. To restore luster, polish with mild brass cleaner and soft cloth. But that's just for the brass part. But the rest of this does not. It doesn't tarnish. It hadn't tarnished. So if there is any interest on this one, again, this is the 1977 Avon arrowhead pendant. And it comes with its box and its own little sleeve, 20 inches, and its little tag. So this one, just doing a starting bid of 18. If there is any interest on this one. It's a neat little arrowhead. It's a neat little necklace, if there's any interest. And I would say this is definitely unisex. I mean, it could definitely be, I mean, I would so rock it with like something like turquoise. Or gemstones. You know, you could definitely rock it with something like that. Or, you know, it could definitely be, especially with the thicker chain, could definitely be a men's necklace as well. And just a neat little Avon necklace. So that's there, if there's any interest on that one. Vintage. So I guess that really technically is vintage. Like vintage. So... Hey, Cheryl. Your chat got away from you. Let's see here. I don't even remember what I had on that one. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, Cheryl. I'm gonna put you sold. Thank you. Thank you. And sold. To Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Beautiful necklace. That is a really great, great buy on that one. It is absolutely beautiful. And again, I wish I could remember. These are not labradorite, but it's something very similar. And they've got this beautiful fire to them. But they are just like labradorite, but it's a slightly different turn. But yes, beautiful necklace. Thank you, Cheryl. I can go through and I'll invoice this evening. It's just if at all chance that I'm not gonna charge extra shipping because this can still go in your box. I haven't quite finished up my shipping yet, so this can actually go in your box. So no additional shipping on that one. So awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. If that's okay. Or if you want to start a new box, you can start a new box for next week. However you like to. Alright, so in the Moonstone. Okay, alright, hold on. Alright, so let's. Alright, so that was the multi-gemstone. Maybe. I thought it started with an L also, but I can't remember. I have such a hard time remembering. Shoot. Same box is good. Okay, perfect. All right, with bears. Okay. All right. There you go. That's it. That's it. Larva kite. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. That is it. Because it's got more of that black matrix to it, and then the fire ness is a little bit more silver, purple, bluish. Yep, that's it. Thank you. You got me. That is it. I couldn't think of that. All right, so let's see here. Moonstone necklace. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful moonstone necklace. If I know just about as much as I could remember larva kite. I couldn't remember it to save my life. I was like, I know it's not labradorite, but it's just like it. Because I actually have a pendant somewhere of larva kite. But I just couldn't remember. So, alright, so you were interested in the moonstone necklace. Alright, so this is the moonstone necklace. Beautiful, beautiful. And this really does have a beautiful blue flame to it. And beautiful inclusions in it. Sterling silver. And this one was the 17 inches, I think. Let me see if I have my little kits in my card. Oh gosh, that was the first one. So yeah, so this one was the 17 inches. Okay. Is this the one that you were interested in, Desiree? Okay. Do you want me to run this one again, or the starting bid on this one is at $35. It's a beautiful sterling silver 17-inch rope chain. The chain is marked Carvella. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and call that one down to you because we've run this one. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Yay! Your first purchase with me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. So thank you, Desiree. Yay. That was the moonstone. Alright, that was 35. So thank you, thank you. Beautiful little necklace. Alright. Little tag in there. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Alright, so is there anything else out here that you guys would like to see? So some of you that came in late, we do have the amber sterling silver ring. We have a Thunderbird, at least southwestern style copper cuff. What we believe is a Nikki Butler. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Desiree. I appreciate you being here and sticking with me. Beautiful sterling silver. What we it is signed, so I'm pretty sure this is Nikki Butler. I think that's his signature. Okay, yeah, I know I'm headed that way too here shortly. I know I got work in the morning too. But I appreciate you so much, Desiree. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And you can see there's the Nikki Butler. So beautiful druzy ring. If there's any interest, agate druzy. If there's any interest on that one. So some of the different brooches that we have, we've got this opal glass brooch. Absolutely beautiful. This thing, I don't even know. I know. No, good night, Katie. I'm headed that way too. But absolutely beautiful brooch. We've got Bakelite, B. David, if anybody's interested on that one. Beautiful Juliana. This is a verified Juliana brooch. This is a signed Weiss brooch. This is a signed Regency brooch. Look at that. Look at that shine. Oh my goodness gracious, you could stop traffic with that thing. Beautiful Weiss set. All of these are signed. Beautiful, beautiful Weiss set. A few sterling silver Aurora glass pendants if anybody's interested. And then we've got necklaces. Turquoise and amber necklace. A beautiful Tahitian pearl. Mother pearl. Quartz and rosewood necklace. Adventuring necklace. Garnets. Beautiful agates. Some beautiful, this is really a beautiful agate necklace. Malachite. I don't know. You may want to try just a little bit. I do not know what chocolate milk and Fruit Loops would taste like together. Oh, my Lanta.
We ran out of milk and this is the only thing we have. A gallon of
I mean, you
milk.
could, I would have just tried a little bit. Child of mine.
Do you want me to try new things?
Yes, I want you to try new things, but I want you to try legit things. Not cereal with chocolate milk at 11 o'clock at night. Rose quartz. Beautiful, goodness gracious, Weiss necklace, signed Weiss necklace. Beautiful, rhinestone, vintage rhinestone. This is, and rose molded glass. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet on this one. Absolutely beautiful. So there's that one. And then some other gemstone necklaces. If there's any interest, Jasper. Anyway. And of course Juliana. The Juliana necklace. You really just wasted that.
I'm sorry. I wanted to go serious so bad. I'm delusional.
Just try it again. Always the first taste is always the worst. Try it again. I'm just saying. But anyway, if there is anything that you guys would like for me to run again, or would like to bundle or anything like that, let me know. If there is anything else that you guys would like for me to bring out, I can do that. But if not, I may go ahead and call it. But we will be back this weekend. I know it is 4th of July weekend. So I will be here Saturday and Sunday, 2 o'clock p.m. as always. So we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. I am going through things, and I hope to have some like little set bags together, some grab bags, and then we are going to do some clearance items too. Hopefully Friday. Hopefully Friday, maybe, if they have them here in town. We'll see. But I think we finally decided we've got plans for Friday, so hopefully fireworks will be in there somewhere. What about you guys? Are y'all going to go see fireworks? We like to. But then again, well, yeah, we may take the dogs with us. They don't like to be by themselves if there's fireworks going on. But anyway, we'll see. Nothing, honey. Alright, so, but anyway, you guys have a wonderful and great 4th. And we will see you guys Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. But we'll have fun this weekend. We'll have some clearance items and do some sales, and we're going to have an hour or so, or maybe more, maybe a couple of hours of bite nows of 3 to 5 to 7 to 10. Yeah, and I'll bring back that ring this weekend too. I'll bring out some different things. I'm only my station up the way it is because there's some things that I want to look into, and some of these things I'm going to bring back this weekend too. So we'll do all kinds of fun things for this weekend. So hope to see you guys. It just may be late before I get out a preview. But hope to see you guys this weekend, Saturday and Sunday too. Thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. And Roberta, thank you for coming in. And please, let me share. I tell you what, Roberta, let me see if I can get your channel. Let me see if I can. Jen, you need to, well, I know, but please do share your channel, if you don't mind. And Roberta, I'm going to try to share your channel. So you've got, alright, so everybody, this is Roberta's channel. Definitely make sure to check her out. And Jen, here, I'm going to share your channel too. Go to channel. Copy. Jen's Gems. She is our gem experts. There you go. Well, we both got you. So double dose of Jen. Double shot of Jen. Alright, sorry. No pun intended, but that's funny. Double shot of Jen. I know I'm getting delirious now. So thank you all so much for being here. And Cheryl and Gina and Desiree and all of you guys that came in. Amy and Rachel and Minnie and of course Skylar. That's my June bug. Anyway, thank y'all so much, Bruce and Dennis and Deborah. Thank y'all for being here tonight. So if I missed you, I apologize. It's because I'm delirious. Good night. Love you all. See you this weekend.